Hi everyone, it's Danny. Okay, so here we have an orchid that I've been personally waiting around for quite a while. A beautiful Dendrobium orchid, deciduous Dendrobium, that I finally managed to bloom. Somewhat. I have one flower here and another 2 flowers opening here, but that's about it. It took me a while to figure out how these Dendrobiums work, what they need, and so on. And also, this orchid was not in the prettiest shape. It was planted in moss when I got it, so it had to adjust to the environment and the new media, and still it's not super healthy, but I'm working on it. So okay, this is a Dendrobium anosmum cross. I'll actually show you the tag. It's not a pure anosmum. It is a, oopsie, Dendrobium cretaceum crossed with superbum anosmum. The superbum, as far as I know, is that type of anosmum which has bigger blooms, fleshier blooms, a nice smell, and so on. And in case you didn't actually notice, this flower is indeed huge, as you can see. Now, the anosmum is a more intense color than this. It is more intense, a deep purple, but since mine is a cross with the cretaceum, it got that white from the cretaceum. I'm not sure if I like it. I might actually order the pure anosmum as well, but yeah, it is a beautiful flower, and I'll try to show you a close-up of this lip because it is glorious. Please focus. There you go. Do you see how incredibly fuzzy this lip is? I'm absolutely dying for stuff like these on my orchids. It is a beautiful, beautiful Dendrobium indeed. Now, this Dendrobium can produce thin canes, quite long canes, and with proper care and conditions and proper health, this orchid should produce multiple flowers on a cane. The good thing is these canes can actually rebloom next year, so my hope is not lost. Even though I don't have too many flowers this year from this guy, I will treat it better and yeah, it will bloom better. Now, another super nice trait with this orchid is that it is fragrant. And I've seen it described as raspberry and cream, and I have to agree, it's amazing. It smells like a raspberry jelly. If you open a bag of jellies that is raspberry flavored, this is how this guy smells like, and I'm not even kidding. My problem with my particular one is that in the first few days it was pretty intense. So intense that it actually gave me a little bit of a headache. But now the fragrance is not powerful anymore. I'm not sure if this is a trait from the cretaceum. Maybe this is why I would like to purchase the anosmum, the pure anosmum as well, just to see how it smells like. But I'm telling you, the fragrance on the anosmum is painfully sweet. I mean, the cherry baby is light, it's fresh compared to the smell this guy has. So if you're a fan of very, very sweet, powerful, intense fragrances, the anosmum is the way to go. Okay, a little bit about this orchid. During summertime, it produces some new growth, as you can see. It produces a long cane full of leaves, but as fall arrives, the leaves start to fall off, and actually the canes will remain bare. The good thing is, flowers will appear after this with some good care. Most importantly, this orchid needs a cooler winter rest, pretty much like a nobly Dendrobium. So when you see that the foliage starts to yellow and dry off, don't panic, just cut the watering for this orchid. You can also cut fertilizing from September, the end of September. Don't fertilize it all winter long. If you see the canes get really, really shriveled, give it a little bit of water, but no soaking or anything like that. And when you see the buds forming, and I think this is an eye here which refused to form, but you'll see some bumps on the cane. When you see them come from the sheath, you can start to increase watering because this orchid will need water for the buds to develop and the flowers. And you can start fertilizing this orchid when all the flowers drop. This way you will encourage the good development of the new growths. Now keep in mind something, if you give this orchid only high nitrogen fertilizer, you will have an abundance of keikis and not so many flowers. And about a month ago, I was not paying attention to what bucket I was using and actually gave it fertilized water, high nitrogen, and this is what happened. So yeah, I would actually suggest to switch to a bloom booster from the middle of summer. I have seen this suggested on other sites as well. This supposedly increases the number of blooms. I am not sure yet if this works, but definitely I will try this. I will only give high nitrogen fertilizer only in the first months of summer and spring, of course, and then I will switch to a bloom booster until autumn comes. So alrighty, this is about it on the Dendrobium anosmum. I will definitely make a more accurate video on this guy, but I'm still learning how it works. I'm very happy that I got the blooms that I got. Hopefully next year we'll have some more. And yeah, I'm really happy with the dude. He smells really, really, really nice. Very delicious, I might add. Alrighty, so hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can leave me questions and suggestions in a comment below, but please make sure in your G+ settings that people outside your circles can reply to you. And if you just want to stay in touch with me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you have the links below. I'll see you next time. Bye!